My name is Alain Lambert. I'm a co-founder and capital markets advisor to Prismo Metals. So Prismo Metals is involved in exploration down in Mexico. The genesis of the company was to assemble a team of experts into the Mexican markets. And our three co-founders of the company, myself, who's a capital markets person, and then Dr. Craig Gibson, who has been active in Mexico for the last 30 years, and someone that you would have heard of or known, Dr. Peter McGaw. He's one of our co-founders. We have two major opportunities, two different exploration projects. One which is Palos Verdes, which is a property that we acquired in the Panuca district, and a year or thereabouts after we acquired the project, Vizla Silver came in and bought the rest of the district, so we're surrounded by Vizla. We've drilled the property, we've liked what we've seen, and so did Vizla. So now Vizla made a $2 million investment in our company, finalized in January, and they own 10.1% of the company. We have a much bigger prospect called Los Pavitos, which was contributed to the company by Peter McGaw. It's one of the types of project that Peter is well known for, 5,300 hectares, sort of a district-wide opportunity. One of the things that differentiates us from a lot of our peers, I believe, is our capital structure. While we've been public for 3 years, management of the company and myself and close advisors, we still own 29% of the stock. And Vizla, with 4 million shares, owns 10.1, and we have three institutions that each own 5%. So quickly going over the catalyst for this year, Palos Verdes, which is that property surrounded by Vizla. Mike Connor at the lunch yesterday explained that the Palos Verdes vein actually starts from the Vizla property, moves on to ours, and then back into the Vizla property. We've drilled 3,100 meters with great results over the last 2 years, and we're about to start another program, drilling program for 2,500 meters. And that will be testing a new area of the Palos Verdes vein that has been unexplored to date. So we've only, with the drilling permits that we've had, we've only been able to explore 30% of the vein, and now we're quite excited. We're moving in the Q1 of this year to a much larger 70% of what hasn't been explored. We will also this year be drilling our second property, Los Pavitos. We spent a lot of time and money, efforts last year doing mapping, surface work, LiDAR, and we've just applied for our drilling permit, so that we expect that in Q2 and Q3, we'll have a extensive 5,000 meter drilling program on that prospect. Again, this is the team, Craig Gibson, involved in Mexico, doctor in geology for 30 years, same for Peter. Rafael Gallardo is right-hand man geologist for Peter McGaw for 30 years, and he's also a director of our company. So you'll see in the shaded area in green, and then in purple to the northeast. So then green is the land that's held by Vizla, and the purple to the northeast is ours. Some people will say sometimes, oh, well, you know, that's a small piece of land compared to Vizla, but if you look at the strike length of our vein is 750 meters, and 49% of the 2 million ounces resource from Vizla comes from a vein strike of about 1,000 meters. So while the surface might not be as large as theirs, certainly the prospective ground is comparable. This is an important slide. So you'll see where we have arrows, it says drilling area for 2023. So if you look at the west side, southwest, is where we drilled in the last 2 years. And everything which is to the right of the slide is untested. And the reason we didn't go there was because we needed an upgraded environmental permit. We've been notified that that's forthcoming, and that's why we're hopeful that we'll be drilling there sometime this quarter. And then elephant hunting. So that's a little bit more about the large land position that we optioned from Peter and Raphael, 5,300 hectares. We've had assays of up to 40 grams and gold and 160 grams silver on the surface work. It's a trend that has, as you can tell, that's got a lot of existing mines, large high-grade mines, and it's something that we're quite excited about. Lots of exploration, and we will be drilling it in the second quarter. So these are my remarks, a little shorter before lunch. So thank you all for attending.